everyone. Actually, I think it's afternoon. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. Thought I'd just hop on here and do a video. I have a idea for some fun videos along with my diamond painting. I thought maybe you guys would like it and you can join in. I've had several join in already and with my fun. You know how we are. We like to do silly things occasionally. First of all, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and hit the like button and share the video if you like this video. Now, my thought for these videos, there may be just 2 and there may be 3 or 4. It depends on how much cooperation I get, how much people join in with their own thoughts. I ask that if you decide to join, that you look in the description and email me. That way we have a private thing going on. You know what I mean? Because if you put it in the comments, everybody's already saw it. So, you know, what it is, it's a what drives you crazy. I was at the store yesterday, Sam's Club actually, and I was thinking about the things that drive me crazy. There's a lot of them. But then I thought, well, why should I just do it by myself when everybody has something that drives them crazy? Now, I don't know what I kind of know what I can do on YouTube, what I can't do, but I also know that there are a lot of things that I think I can do that I might not be able to. But we're going to give it a try because it's nothing bad. It's just fun. So what I did was I took a notebook, this little notebook here. First of all, I sent out a message, and I will be posting it in the group. If you're not part of the group, join it. I hope you do. The description to join the group is in the comments, in the description below. So I am on Facebook. I do have a TikTok account, and I have a, what is that other account? A chat account, you know, with the little yellow thing. That goes to show how much I'm on there. I have a Snapchat account. So I do have those accounts. The only thing I ask is if you ask to join, if you put in a request to join me on TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram, that you will send me a message, because I've been getting so much junk that I've just really, people are requesting me to let them join that I'm already friends with. So no, I don't, if I'm already friends with you, it doesn't matter whether you're creating a second account or not. I'm not, once is enough. Then I know I'm safe. Maybe. Anyway, let's get started. Y'all have heard enough. I took a notebook. I sent out a message to the ones that I could send messages to and asked them for their thoughts. Well, this is what we came up with. Things that drive you crazy, okay? Things that drive me crazy. And I hope you enjoy it and have fun with it too. I am going to keep an eye on my timer try and keep it at a half hour so that it won't bore people. I don't know. I may not have enough here to do a half hour. It might just do a few. But also, I want to, before I get into it, before I jump right into it, I want to take a moment and just ask that if you want to be part of our prayer warrior circle, that you let me know and send me your email, or let me know that you're on Messenger, so that when we have a prayer request, I can send out a message. That's going to be a new thing going forwards. I will also be posting it in the group, but I don't know if everybody visits the group. I have 68 subscribers to my Facebook group. Our group is private, and that's probably why we don't have too many subscribers, which is fine with me. It's my friends, but I will post it there. So that's why I say message me. And that way, when we have prayer requests come in, I can send it. And I try to post updates when I get them. Sometimes I don't get them. Other people will get them before me. So if somebody gives you an update on someone we're praying for, please feel free to put it in our Facebook group. You can post in our group whatever you want, as long as you're not selling anything. You can post. It'll be fun. I do have a prayer list. If anybody needs to know who's on the prayer list, message me. I'll send you a copy, either by messenger, or I'll put it in the mail if you want to give me a address. Whatever you want to do, it's fine with me. But right now, our main prayer in this group with my prayer warriors is for all the people affected by the bad weather. They're not out of the woods yet. From what Ryan Hall says, it's going to be coming around again today and tomorrow and Saturday and maybe even Sunday. So just pray for everybody, because we don't know where all these storms are actually going to hit, how much damage they're going to do. We were under a storm watch here earlier in the week. I think it was Sunday. And then yesterday we were going to be, but we were in a level 3, but it moved just right on the Michigan line. I'm telling you, if the trend would have moved any at all, it would have been right there, because we live right on the, kind of on the line in that area somewhere. But I just wanted to let that be the first thing that I mentioned before we get into our fun video. And you may not think this is fun. If you don't want to watch it, if you're bored with it, please, you're not going to hurt my feelings to click off. Just don't leave any mean comments, but please comment what your thoughts are. Okay, number 1, things that drive us crazy, or drives me crazy. People who, this one is by Linda Fine. The first 2 is going to be by Linda Fine. People who let their dogs run loose or keep them chained up outside. Okay, when a dog is running loose, they can attack people, or you can lose them. They run off, they get in the road to get run over. My daughter's little dog, Rosie, she got out of the house. Now, she didn't let her out. She got out, and she was a runner. They got her back, and she was only there a couple of days till she got out. She found a way of getting out again, and they haven't seen her since. And they live where there's alligators, so Don't know what happened. So you need to keep your dogs in the house if they're house dogs. And you need to have a place for your dog when it's hot out. Because being chained up in hot weather like it gets down south is never good for any kind of pet. And keep water outside. And if you have a place that you can, like in the garage with a fan on them, don't let them run loose. And chaining up a dog for more than just a few minutes is just cruel. That's my thought. I know, that's just how I feel. Okay. Second one from Linda. When you have a person, an individual, sitting near you, and they are constantly drumming their fingers on the tabletop. How many of you have put up with that? Could be your kids. They're sitting there and they're just tapping the table. Tap, 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 tap. That drives me crazy too. I'll let it go for a little bit. Hayden is really good at that. She'll sit and she'll tap something. And after a few minutes, I have to tell her that's enough, in a nice way. Another thing that goes along with that is somebody that has a cup that is a coffee cup that has a lid with either the sliding tap or it flips up and down, and they sit there and they slide it. And it makes that noise. Or they just flip the lid, that little drinking spout. That can be just as annoying. And these are things that Hayden does, and I've even caught myself doing them. And, I catch myself drumming on my desk. So I try not to do it unless I'm by myself, because I know it's annoying. But these are just, you don't realize how it affects other people. You just do it. It's habit. I have a nervous habit of bouncing my legs. If I'm sitting with my legs on the ground, and I bounce them up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And my husband, my mom used to tell me, but now it's my husband. He'll look at me and he'll say, "Do you have to do that?" I do it out of not even thinking about it. That's just what I do. Okay, number 3. This one is by me. People who think you don't know anything about anything. You can be talking about something and people just think you don't know what you're talking about. Because you're not saying things the way, or telling things the way they think it should be told, or doing things the way they think it should be done. I'm going to tell you right now, this girl, nothing perfect. I have my own language. I don't speak proper English. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of who I am. If I say something wrong, sorry, that's just me. If you come to my channel thinking you're going to watch somebody that's very well educated and can pronounce things properly, can read properly, or any of that stuff, you're on the wrong channel. Just, you don't hurt my feelings to go on. I get it. I do. But that's I don't like people who think that I don't know what I'm talking about, because most of the time I do know what I'm talking about. I just don't know how to explain it. There's a difference. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. The next one is also by me. Now, this one is the biggest pet peeve out there. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm not. It bugs the devil out of me. I'm not kidding. When you got to go to a public restroom, you're shopping, and you got to go. You ain't got a choice. Sometimes it happens. And you go in there, and you're in a hurry. You're in a hurry. And you sit down, and your seat's wet. Come on. Aren't we women? Do we really have to stand over the pot and wet all over it and then walk away and let somebody else clean it up? That is the worst, ill-mannered thing that I know of. Those kind of, if that's how you feel, then you should be using an outhouse, not a public bathroom. I'm sorry. I know that steps on toes, and I know everybody's afraid of getting germs. I get it. Carry some wipes in your purse. Wipe the toilet seat. Most places have seat covers. If they don't, roll some paper towels out and or some napkin from the toilet roll and line your toilet seat if you're that scared. But please do not wet all over the seat and walk out for someone else to clean it up. Because sometimes people don't have time to be cleaning up after the person that just went in there. Because they got to go. I'm sorry. I had to put that in there. I had to. I know nobody's going to listen to it, but tell me what you think. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about taking your kids into a restroom where somebody has went all over the stool and your baby needs to go and you got to take the time to clean it up before you can put your child on there? By the time you get it cleaned up, that child probably has already had an accident. And that is uncalled for. It's not her fault or his fault. Tell y'all, I had my grandson, my great-grandson was here last week. My granddaughter come to visit with the two grandbabies. My grandson is 4, and he's learning, he's learning to go potty by himself. So most of the time he would raise the lid, but sometimes the little guy was in a hurry and he would have an accident. But, you don't mind taking care of that. That's your baby, but it was kind of funny because he tried. And so we got in the habit that we just leave the seat up for him, and that helped. But even then, sometimes they go on the back, so he's precious, what can I say? But a public restroom, be kind to the person that's going to go in there after you and just take a minute, a half a second, and just wipe up what you did. And ain't nobody can text me in my comments and say, well, I have never done it, because I don't believe that. I've even had accidents, but I've cleaned it up. I don't leave it for somebody else. Anyway, let's move on. That's just a big pet peeve. Next, I have one from Tammy. Tammy says, what irritates her and drives her crazy is for people not reading text or emails before asking questions. Most of the time, the information you need is in the email or text. That's true. If you can, read it first, and if you can't understand it, then ask questions. But at least take the time to read it. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see how many minutes we got. Okay, we can go another 10. Number 6, walking into a room to get something and you can't remember what it was. That one is by my granddaughter, Caitlin. And that's true. How many times do we walk in a room? We go in there purposely to get something. And we go in there and we have forgot what it was. And we're just standing there. Like, what did I need? What did I want? Half the time I have to come back in my craft room or just sit down somewhere until I can think about it and remember it. Usually I'll remember after a while and make a second trip, but excuse me, I have to drink something when I'm talking or I start coughing. And since I had some leftover coffee from breakfast, I decided to have a cup of coffee. That was from Caitlin. She's my granddaughter too. Okay, the next one is from Gabrielle. She sent this one to me. Actually, there's 2 that she sent me. Number 7. When you are watching a show and it leaves you with a cliffhanger till the next season. Yes, that has happened quite a few times. They know that when it comes back, you're going to want to see what happened. So they do. They leave you with these cliffhangers that drive you nuts. Because half of the time, you lay in bed thinking, I wonder what happened. When's the next season coming out? How long do I got to wait? Same way with books. You'll be reading a good book. And at the end, there's a sequel. And you're like, I don't have it. So then you got to go hunt for the sequel and hope it still exists. And so that's a good one, Gabrielle. And then this is a good pet peeve of hers. This drives her crazy. When someone eats her leftovers, like if she has something she's eating and she can't eat it all, puts it in the refrigerator, and somebody else helps themselves to it. How many times that happened to you? You come home or you decide, okay, I'm hungry for the rest of what I had, and you go to get it and it's not there. What drives me crazy is somebody eating my cheesecake. Leave my cheesecake alone. Now my husband can have some. And anybody that asks me for it can have some. I'll share. But if it's the last piece in the fridge, leave it alone. Because I'm going to eat it. I like my cheesecake. Right now I'm on a no eating a lot of sweets. I've been eating too many sweets, so I put myself on a very strict no sugar of any kind other than what I put in my coffee, and that sweeteners, Splenda. That's all I have for sugar. I have not ate any candy, any cakes, any cookies, nothing. And I do have that stuff in my house. If you look behind me on that shelf, I have Reese Pieces. They are right there. You probably can't see them. They're right here. My Reese Pieces jar. It's getting low. I got to refill it. That stays in there. Stays right there. And when I want a piece of candy, I'll get 3 or 4 of them and eat them. Or also, I'm addicted. And when I say addicted, that's exactly what I mean. To gummy worms. To sour gummy worms. I get them, I can eat a whole bag at one setting. So I had to break that habit real quick, y'all. I got into the habit. I don't even know what started it. I bought some one day, and next thing I knew, that's what I was snacking on. And I was going to the store and buying 2 or 3 bags at a time so I would have one for the next day. Well, you all know if you're a big girl, you can't do that. So I went on an egg fast this week. The only thing I have allowed myself with my egg fast is bacon or some other kind of meat. So it's an egg and meat fast, really. That's what I've been eating this week. And so far, I haven't craved any sugar. The first day was a little hard, and the second day wasn't as hard. But then the third day, yesterday, I went all day from the time I got up until I think I ate about 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I just didn't get hungry. And today I haven't ate yet. The only thing I've had is my coffee, and I've drinking maybe a half of a Pepsi Zero. But other than that, I haven't. And my water. I haven't ate anything. I made my husband, today's his birthday, I made him a spaghetti and meatball dinner, lunch / dinner. And I made him his favorite cake. I made him carrot cake in the form of cupcakes. And I hadn't touched them. I made them gluten-free, but I haven't touched them. So, it's working. I got 2 more days to go. I gave myself Monday through Friday. Once I get past tomorrow, it'll be okay. I made myself noodles, gluten-free noodles, which I'm going to store in the freezer. I'm going to drain them. Well, probably not the freezer. I don't know how they taste after they're frozen. Does anybody know how they taste after they're frozen? I don't think I've ever froze noodles. Might make them mushy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to store them in a container, and they'll be good for a couple of days, and then I'll have some spaghetti. And I'll have a salad. I bought salad fixings too. But it won't be till Saturday. And, you know, if I need to cook more noodles, I didn't cook a whole lot today, so I can always recook them. But, okay, let's move on. Leftovers. Leave her leftovers alone, everyone. This one's by Tracy. She said what drives her crazy is a dirty house or anything messy. She likes a clean house, and she doesn't like messes. And I understand that one. Y'all know how crowded up my place is. I told her, because I visited, she's Stacy's friend, and while I was down there, we were visiting, and I told her, you know, her house is so clean, y'all. It's really organized. So we were talking yesterday. I told her when her and Stacy come to visit this summer, she could help me organize. She said she would. I might hold her to it. Okay. Stacy, from Stacy, number 10. It drives her crazy to have a backseat driver. Yep. Yes. If it bothers you to have a backseat driver, don't ride with me in the car. I have a habit of telling you the light's red or the light's green or you're supposed to turn here or there. I guess I'm pretty bad about that. Number 11 is by Gabrielle and Stacy, because both of them said the same thing. Slow drivers, people who get in front of you and they go under the speed limit by 20 miles an hour or whatever. You know, if you don't keep up with traffic, it can cause an accident. So being slow is not a good idea at all. Okay, we're going to do one more. And then we're going to stop there and pick up in another video. So number 12. This one's by April. What drives her crazy is people eating or talking with food in their mouth. Close your mouth when you eat. Don't talk with your mouth full. The thing of it is, when you talk with your mouth full, some words that you pronounce causes you to eject, spit them, sputum, spit. There you go. And if you got food in your mouth, you're probably going to do the food. So don't eat or talk with food in your mouth. If you got a cough, use your elbow or your shirt, or you can pull your shirt up. That way you're not projecting all of that stuff out there on somebody else or on something you're working on. That one's not in there. I just thought of it when it come to that. But, you know, yeah. I am loving this, you guys. I still have quite a few more. And I am really hoping that other people will send me what drives them crazy, and and we'll write it down. If we already have it wrote down, I'll just add your name with whoever gave it to me. Next time, now I don't know exactly. I think we'll do these videos once a week. Today is Thursday, so I'm going to try and get this one uploaded today. If I can get this uploaded today, the next one will come out next Thursday. Because this just come to me, and I'm recording it on Thursday, the 3rd. So let me see if I can get it all up and get it saved and post it. If I can do all that this afternoon, then we will have the second part next week, and y'all can send me what you think. Also, I will be doing another whip and chat with my Moses, either with my Heaven and Earth, or I may even do it with my April food one with all the pumpkins and stuff. I may add it to that. And let's see. The name of our theme this month is How Does Your Garden Grow? So it could be anything. It can be a picture of gardening, just whatever. It can be cross stitch, knitting, crocheting, painting, coloring, anything you want to do. Anything. Just because we put it out there, how does your garden grow? As long as you associate it some way with, I guess, the color of gardening or something. Anyway. So, next month, I will be giving away I will be doing a giveaway at the end of May. I'm going to put it that way. And then next month, in May, I'll be announcing it. But I want to start mentioning it now because you will have to participate in order to be in the drawing. It will be doing a craft with your favorite colors, but you can't do it this month. You've got to show that you're working on it next month. So anyway, I'm not going to get into a lot of details there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the 12 things that drives me crazy. And we will do more. Maybe we'll do 12 more in the next video. And who knows? I may have enough to do more than 2 videos. Because right now I have 30 things that drive people crazy. So, I hope you leave me a comment. Send me a message. Send me a message. What drives you crazy? Send me an email. What drives you crazy? Gotta be something driving you crazy. It'll be fun. Let's see what we can get. So, I'm going to get off of here. Don't forget to say a little prayer for me. Don't forget to pray for those on our prayer list. Don't forget to smile and be kind. People are going through a lot of stuff right now. Pray for each other, always. And if you want to be a part of a prayer group, and me send you messages when I get a request, please send me a message with so that I can message you, and just let me know you want to be part of the prayer group, and I'll write your name down. Right now we have, as I know, and I'm going to try not to leave anybody out. I'm sure there's people praying that I don't know the names of, or I don't know that they're doing it. But right now, we have Linda Fine, Marsha Taylor, I'm sorry, I don't remember the other young lady. I know it, it's right here. The other one is Melanie Steele. We have Gabrielle Newton. We have Severine Newton. And we have Stacy Rakowski. Caitlin Bartlett and Leela Fields. And Linda Underwood, I believe, and myself. Right now, that's our prayer group that I am aware of. So, if you would like to have your name on that prayer list, for me to send you messages, like I said, I do put it in Facebook when I can. Sometimes, I'll just be honest, I forget to go to Facebook because I don't live on Facebook. I like Facebook. And I go there and I put up my daily devotions as often as possible. Every now and then I'll miss a day. I read it. I just miss a day posting it until it's too late. What else? I think we covered everything. If you live in areas where the bad weather is supposed to be for the next week or 4 days, whatever, and you've been in the bad weather, I pray you're safe. I pray you'll stay safe. And we will pray for you. We pray for everybody in the bad weather. and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, share my video, and subscribe if you hadn't. It doesn't cost anything just to subscribe. That's it. So, I'll catch you later. Bye, y'all.